Okay guys, so let's get right to it. Let's talk about your favorite rappers, and today we're either gonna clown on them or praise their fits, ranking them from S to D tier. Anyway, first up, let's start strong and let's talk about Hitler. I mean Kanye. Now, setting all the current controversy aside, right?
I see good things about Hitler also.
Because this man has been wilding out. Let's just ignore a lot of that and strictly look at the fashion. And this has to be an easy S tier. I mean, the dude has pushed streetwear and fashion as a whole forward so much with a lot of his experimental designs and his unorthodox thinking. Kanye has done a lot for the fashion, and even though I haven't been fucking with his personal style too heavy anymore for a couple years, I do have to say though, his style earlier in 2022 was actually kind of hard for a couple months before it kind of went downhill. But anyway, yeah, Kanye's gonna be an easy S tier for me. So next, let's move to Young Boy Never Broke Again. And I'm gonna keep it real, I got no idea how this dude has a following, because this music sounds like straight garbage, bro. But anyway, we're here for the drip, so let's have a look at his style. And he definitely got that real hood nigga look, like with the loud as fuck distressing or prints on his skinny jeans. And let's not forget he's got to sag those bitches too. Like, it's a pretty basic look you see with a lot of these trap dudes in the streets, and I'm talking about your typical hood nigga gas station fit pic. But yo, honestly, I'm gonna cut Young Boy some slack, because he was early in the scene pulling up with these looks. Like, he's the dude who probably influenced your local trap going to start dressing like this. So you know I gotta appreciate a fellow trendsetter like myself. So saying that, I do find the looks a bit corny he's been pulling out though, so I'm gonna put him in C tier. Now next up we got Westside Gunn, and I'm gonna keep it real, I don't even know who this dude is, but my boy in the Discord was talking about including him in here, so I had to make sure I put him in here. And bro, Westside, you lucky I'm even talking about you on here, bro. But I had a decent look into Westside's drip, right? And from what I can see, it is decent. I'm gonna keep it real. Nothing really special. It looks like a typical rapper sort of look, like lots of loud chains, loud graphics, designer. Nothing really stood out too crazy to me. So honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm putting him in B tier.
So now getting back to the basis of the album, what can we expect, man?
17 slugs, 17
In
half
the
bullets.
gut, in the head, how you hitting?
Oh, dome shots.
Straight?
Straight dome shots.
And okay, now let's talk about Lil Wayne. And my homeboy here is a GOAT in the scene, and I can't state that enough. Who else remembers bopping this back in the early 2000s?
Stop right there! Stop!
Now anyways, in terms of his fashion game, I might be a little too young to really appreciate this, so any old heads watching out there, let me know in the comments if Lil Wayne really was that guy back in the day, right? But his fits nowadays, like, come on, nowadays, guys, come on, man. I mean, his whole entire look now just seems a little aged, in my opinion. I mean, come on, I'm gonna be honest here, What I'm trying to say is, dude, his locks, bro, your locks make you look like a crackhead, Lil Wayne. But hey, just out of my respect for Lil Wayne and his GOAT status in the culture, and some of his clean concert looks in Balenciaga last year, I'm gonna put him in B tier. Okay, next, we got our Riz Lord Jack Harlow.
So chill right now?
Yeah, we ain't tripping. Nothing internally going on
No.
at all.
First, let me just give a shout out to my boy for bagging Dua Lipa. Those New Balances be doing something to those bitches, man. I swear, they eat that kind of style up. Anyway, Jack has a clean, put together sense of style. It really works well with his whole swag and demeanor. Very vibrant and youthful looks. I really like his use of color and prints in his more casual fits, and his really sharp, dapper looks with the spices of well-fitting designer pieces. I'm gonna put Jack Harlow in A tier. Let's talk Don Toliver now, and I'll say this, he definitely has an eccentric style of dressing, but a lot of his fits come off quite chaotic and weirdly unappealing to me. Like, the mismatch of proportions and really loud patterns is a little disorientating when I look at it. And you guys know I normally love my loud, cappy shit, right? So you gotta be doing something wrong if I'm calling you out for that. But I will say, I have like some of the looks where he's definitely leaning more into that sort of 80s style with the flared pants, the velour fabrics, the bold color choices. So I do see what he's doing there. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put Don in C tier. Now next we got Future, and I just want to tip my do-rag to Future for single-handedly raising and influencing a generation of savages. This man has straight smacked the simpery out of a lot of dudes' heads and taught men important scriptures. Like, for one, being that thou shalt always share with the homies.
Real life mermaid, man.
Mermaid.
Look, she know it. What you say, mermaid?
What are you?
Nah, for us.
Now in terms of his style, Future to me just embodies that big dick energy. Like, you always catch this nigga obnoxiously iced out, tons of designer, and some cool pair of shades on. Now some of you might not fuck with this sort of style, but like with his whole confidence and reputation in the game and his style of music, the fashion just works so well with it. And then plus, I'm biased as fuck. I just love this dude. So I'm gonna put Future in S tier. Okay, now let's talk Busta Rhymes. And this was a request from one of my Discord homies again. And I'm just gonna say, you guys got the weirdest taste, because who the hell was listening to Busta Rhymes in 2023? Yes, guys, 2023. Let me say it again. 2023, and dudes are asking me to include Busta Rhymes in the tier list. I mean, shout out Busta Rhymes for that one verse on that Chris Brown track, right? But we gotta look at his fashion game with an honest eye, and guys, Is this really what we're gonna call fire? This dude's a certified old head. That's why I'm gonna have to put Buster in D tier. Next, we got Gunna on the list, and we all know Gunna loves his fashion, and I'm talking on a deeper level than just flexing designer like other rappers do. Gunna has really been putting on since he pretty much came onto the rap scene, and you can tell he has an appreciation for fashion with some of the creative experimentation you see in a lot of his outfits. You can really see the heavy Young Thug influence early on in his fashion journey, but I would say he's definitely carved out his own unique style and type of swag now, which makes it hard for anyone to even begin to imitate him. I'm gonna put Gunna in A tier. Next, we got Lil Nas X. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in D tier. Okay, now let's talk about Pharrell Williams, and he's been an influential name, not just in rap and hip hop scene, but this dude has been up in the know and pushing fashion forward with a lot of his designs and partnerships and collaborations. Like, this dude is a big name in the fashion scene, and the dude even started his own clothing line back in the 2000s, so I'm gonna say this, Pharrell is a legend in the scene, so it's obvious where we're gonna have to put him right. He goes in an easy S tier. We got Suicide Boys next, and this one was a request from one of my subs when I was drafting up this video, which I thought was a little weird, right? Because when you hear Suicide Boys, bro, I don't think fashion is the first thing you think of, right? So I had to do a little research and look into what these guys be putting on. And let me tell you this, I'm actually glad I look into these because these guys look cool as shit. I fuck with a lot of the deranged, dark punk sort of style with like the heavy tattoos and the like don't give a fuck attitude. This is sort of another point I love talking about with fashion, how it's such a great form of self-expression and how you can really connect with your clothes and style with who you really are as a person, like your personality, your opinions, all that stuff. Fashion becomes such a powerful tool when you start doing that. But anyways, I'm gonna put Suicide Boys in B tier. Lots of strong personality and uniqueness in the fits, but come on, this ain't no like ASAP Rocky level. Now the next rapper we got on here is BK the Ruler, and I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I had no idea who the fuck this was, right? But one of my Discord chats, I keep saying that, right? But my Discord boys be putting me on. My Discord chats recommended I do this, and I looked into this, and this shorty actually has some style. I can't even lie. She got that dark, edgy aesthetic with a twist of bougie, while still pulling out some relaxed street looks here and there. I definitely fuck with her drip, but again, I literally never even heard of this chick before, so respectfully, babes, you gotta put more work into that music grind, you feel me? But anyway, she definitely puts that shit on, so I'm gonna put her in A tier. Okay, my homies, so that's gonna be the whole list for this video. Again, don't come up in these comments talking about, you forgot about this rapper, because we can always do a part 3, baby. But, you know, if you wanna make sure I don't forget your favorite rapper next time, make sure to join the Discord. I'll drop a link in the description, because I'm always taking ideas and video suggestions in there. But anyway, homies, I'll see you guys next video.